Welcome to Section 6, Sampling and Editing Drum Sounds. The MPC60 has a built-in 16-voice drum sampler using the special enhanced 12-bit encoding format. This special format produces far less sampling noise than other 12-bit systems without affecting its 18 kHz frequency response. In this section, I'm going to introduce you to sampling and editing sounds in the MPC60. All of these features are accessed by pressing the Sounds key, which causes this menu to appear on the screen. 9 options are presented. The first one is View Current Sounds, Double Play Mode. This screen has 2 functions. The first function tells you the names and sizes of each of the sounds which are currently loaded into memory. Before we proceed, I'd like to explain how sounds are organized in memory. The MPC60 may hold up to 32 sounds in memory at one time, and each may be any length as long as the total combined length does not exceed the total sampling time of 13.1 seconds or 26.2 seconds if your machine has the sound memory expansion option. The only sampling rate is 40 kHz and cannot be changed. Each of the sounds in memory is assigned to one of the front panel drum pads, 16 in bank 1 and 16 in bank 2 for a total of 32 sounds. To view the currently assigned sounds, first select one of the drum pads in the drum field using the data control. However, there is one special case. As I explained earlier, the hi-hat plays one of 3 different sounds depending on the setting of the hi-hat decay control. So there are actually 3 different entries for the hi-hat in the drum field. The hi-hat closed, hi-hat medium, and hi-hat open. Each time the contents of the drum field is changed, the name and size fields change to show the name and size of the sound currently loaded into the displayed drum. The name is 16 characters long and may be changed in the same way as changing the sequence name. The size shows the length of the sound in seconds. The last field in this section, free, displays the amount of time in seconds which is currently unused and therefore available for either sampling new sounds or loading new sounds from disk. The second section in this screen is called Double Play Mode. This feature allows you to assign one drum to automatically play a second drum whenever the first one plays. This could be used, for example, to fatten a snare sound by causing a tom to play whenever the snare plays. The second option from the Sounds menu is called Sample New Sound. To sample a new sound, I first connect my sound source to the Record In jack on the rear panel. Then I select Option 2, Sample New Sound, from the Sounds menu. Now before I can sample, this first screen requires me to select which of the drum pads I want to assign the new sound to. As the screen warns, when I press the Proceed soft key, any existing sound assigned to that drum will be erased. Also, since the sequence memory is used as a temporary holding area for new samples, all sequence memory will also be erased. Once I press the Proceed soft key, the actual sampling screen appears. So I'll select the drum I want to record into. In this case, I'll select Drum 16 and I press Proceed. To sample a new sound, I first set each of the fields, then I press the Ready soft key. And sampling actually starts once the incoming signal exceeds a preset threshold level set in the Threshold field. Please look to your manual for a detailed explanation of each of the fields, but there are 2 worth mentioning here. First, the Pre-Record field allows you to set a small amount of time which will be recorded before the threshold is exceeded. This ensures that even the first part of the sound, before the threshold is reached, will be recorded. Second, the Fade Out field sets an amount of time over which the signal will be automatically faded down before it reaches the end of the sampling time. This ensures that the sample will fade down to silence just as sampling stops. The third option in the Sounds menu, Edit a Sound, is used to edit an existing sound in memory. The parameters which may be edited include the start time, the end time, the fade out time, and the 16-character sound name. The fourth option from the Sounds menu, Tune Drums, is used to set the tunings for each of the 32 drums. Press 4 to select this option. To tune a specific drum, either move the cursor to that drum's pad once, then turn the data control. This will tune the drum either up or down depending on whether the field is set to plus or minus. To minus or back again, press the plus/minus soft key. The next option in the Sounds menu is Echo Mixer. Type 5 from the Sounds menu to select this option. Now the Echo Mixer is a very novel feature. It's a 32-input mono drum mixer which exists in addition to the stereo drum mixer and is used to create an echo send mix for an external digital reverb. To adjust the setting, use the same method as for adjusting the stereo mixer. Press a drum pad and turn the data control. As with the stereo mixer, to adjust the second bank of 16 drums, press the Bank 2 key. The output of this mixer is the Echo Mix Out jack on the rear panel. There are also 2 Echo Return input jacks, which feed into the stereo mix. Although this mixer is intended to be used as an echo mixer, it could also be used as an auxiliary mono drum mix. The sixth option in the Sounds menu is Assignable Mix Outputs. This screen is used to assign which drums play from each of the 8 Assignable Mix Output jacks on the rear panel. Each of the 8 outputs may be assigned to output any combination of the 32 drums. So these are mix outputs, not individual voice outputs. The next 3 options in the Sounds menu are MIDI Sample Dump, Mixer Modes Hi-Hat Decay Thresholds, and Audio Trigger. As these are lesser used features, please read your manual to learn how to use them. And we have finally come to the end of Section 6, Sampling and Editing Drum Sounds, and how to save to and load from the disk.